YouTube, what's good? Be short the dev. Y'all, welcome to episode 36 of the Soccer Manager 2018 Road to Glory series with Tours FC. Wait, I'm sorry. Welcome to episode 36 of the Soccer Manager 2018 Road to Glory series with the 2019 to 2020 Ligue champions, Tours FC. What's good, y'all? If you didn't watch last episode, that is a major spoiler alert. We are the champions, and now it is time to recognize the players who made it possible for us to win the championship. And I'm gonna let you guys be the ones to do it. What I have here are award nominees, just like we did at the end of last season. We're going to look at these players, we're going to sort through them. We got some categories, some old categories, some new categories. Also, this episode is going up pretty early, so you guys can get a lot of votes in. Also, this is your last chance, literally your final shot to suggest players to add to our short list to go sign in this the June, July, August window. Suggest those players now. Like literally, you have now. And yeah, we're basically going to do what I'm going to do on Friday, tomorrow's episode, is I'm going to have sorted through them and scouted all of them, and I'm going to allow you guys to vote over the weekend. Who should we sign? So on Monday when we come back, around the August window time, we'll be able to sign some new bodies and get some crispy W's. You know, just like I like to do. You guys see what we want in the comments. We want defensive backs, center backs, or center forwards and center backs. Preferably max value around 15 million and preferably younger than 25. Get them in. We got quite a few. If you're wondering who to suggest or who not to suggest, who we've already got, always suggest just whoever. You never know. I feel like we've got like every young center back in Germany. Like if they play for Leipzig or Freiburg or Hamburg, I got them on the list. Everybody else though, suggest players from other places in Europe, Italy, etc., etc. Let's get to these awards. Y'all came here for the awards. So the first award category is Defender of the Season. And we got 4 nominees, and if you watched last year's award special, some of these nominees are going to be kind of familiar. So the first nominee is Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez played 44 times last season, one of the highest appearance makers in the club. And he went all those appearances, all those games, 44 games, and he only got yellow cards in 2 of them. 2 yellow cards across the entire season. And he carried a 7.73 average match rating for this season. Next nominee, Albin Lafont, our goalkeeper, starting goalkeeper, started every single match for the club. 45 appearances, obviously the most in the team. 20 clean sheets across all of those, giving him a 44% clean sheet rate over the season. And his average match rating across season was a 6.87. Next up, we've got Nelson Monte. Now, Monte is the center back partner for Joe Gomez, and he played 41 times over the course of the season, and in that entire time, only got 3 yellow cards. 7.02 average rating throughout the season, and he also contributed offensively with 2 goals and 1 assist. Last up is Jonathan Silva. Now Silva played 39 times at left back and occasionally jumping in at defensive midfielder. And he carried a 6.9 average rating throughout the season. He had 1 yellow card the whole time. 2 assists chipping in up front, and he even won a Man of the Match award once this season. Next up, the next category is the Attacker of the Season. And the first nominee up is again a familiar face, Carles Alenia. 39 appearances over the season, 8 goals and 14 assists in the season, which were second in Ligue 1 this season. He also had 6 Man of the Match awards, and he carried an 8.59 average rating throughout the season, which got him 5th ranked in the league. And he also was selected as a member of the Ligue 1 Team of the Season. Next up, we've got Matteo Cassiera, last year's winner of the Attacker of the Season award. 44 appearances, 36 goals, which was good for second in the league, as well as 5 assists, 9 Man of the Match awards, 8.07 match rating, and also selected to be a part of the Ligue 1 Team of the Season. The next nominee is Moise Kean. Kean is a newcomer to both the team and this nominee list. 27 appearances on this season, mainly because he was out due to injury for a significant portion of the season. However, even with the injury, 16 goals, good for 20th across Ligue 1, and 6 assists. He also had 3 Man of the Match awards and carried a 7.15 average rating throughout the season. Lastly, Ruben Neves, 28 appearances in midfield, 9 goals and 10 assists, 4 Man of the Match awards, and a 9.11 average rating across the season, which was second in Ligue 1. All right, our next award is the Signing of the Season, where we look at the newcomer that contributed the most for his price value. You can look at it as best value. You can look at it as the best performing player that signed. Your vote is your vote. This is you guys' voting award, the fan vote. First up is Moise Kean, 27 appearances. We've listed his accolades before: 16 goals, 6 assists, 3 Man of the Match awards, and 7.15 average rating. Next up is Akeem Mestauer, the free agent midfielder, 20 appearances, 8 goals and 3 assists, 1 Man of the Match award, and a 7.6 average rating for his time at Tours. Next up, another player we've mentioned already today, Ruben Neves, 28 appearances, 9 goals, 10 assists, 4 Man of the Match awards, 9.11 average rating. Lastly, Yuri Tielemans, 21 appearances, 5 goals, 1 assist, 4 Man of the Match awards, and an 8.95 average rating across the season. Our next category is the Young Player of the Season award. It was really hard to kind of differentiate young players because so many of our players are so young. We're talking so much of our team being younger than 22 years old. So the qualifications for Young Player of the Season were 21 years old or younger and not nominated for another award on this list outside of Signing of the Season. So we ended up with 3 nominees. The first one is Vincent Diallo, 9 appearances, 4 goals and 2 assists in those appearances, and he carried a 6 average rating on the season. Next up is a player we've mentioned before, Hakeem Mestauer, 20 appearances, 8 goals, 3 assists, 1 Man of the Match, 7.6 average rating. And last but not least, Delang Williams, 31 appearances, 1 assist from left back, as well as a 6.65 average rating and 2 yellow cards over the season. Lastly, it is time for the fan-voted Player of the Season award. And the nominees listed as everyone else in ABC order by last name. First up, Carles Alenia. We've already listed most of his accomplishments: 39 appearances, 8 goals and 14 assists, 6 Man of the Match awards, the 8.59 rating, and of course, just the casual inclusion in the Ligue 1 Team of the Season. Next up, Matteo Cassiera, 44 appearances, 36 goals, 5 assists, 9 Man of the Match awards, 8.07 average rating, and also in the Ligue 1 Team of the Season. Our third nominee is Joe Gomez, 44 appearances, 2 yellow cards across the entire season with a 7.73 average rating. And finally, the last nominee, Ruben Neves, 28 appearances, 9 goals, 10 assists, 4 Man of the Match awards, and a 9.11 rating from midfield. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your nominees for the fan-voted Players of the Season. So guys, I really want you to get out there, get in your votes, get in and represent for your players, man. Represent for them in the comments, campaign for them in the polls. You know, get your players in there. I want to see the votes tallied. I want to see them just go up, up, and up, and have a good representation of who the fans want and who the fans think impacted our title winning campaign the most. It really is you guys' series. You guys put this team together. I said it at the end of yesterday's episode. So much of this team has been put together from you guys' comments. This is our title. So I want to know who you guys think did the best. This video, like I said, is going up early on Thursday. So that way you guys can have most of the day Thursday. And for anyone on the tail end, have most of the day Friday. Friday afternoon, I'm going to come in, see the votes, tally them up, and make the video telling us all who are the fans, players of the season. With all that said, guys, we do this every single day, Monday through Friday, and tomorrow we will be back with the award presentation and the transfers voting episode for the summer 2020 window. If you like being able to vote on who gets the player of the season awards, why don't you guys like the video? It'll be much appreciated. Also, subscribing and turning notifications on so you know when the awards drop and you can vote on the transfers. That would be appreciated as well. And to my current subscribers, thank you guys so much for being subscribed to the channel. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow with these awards. Talk to you later. Peace.